Hello, wonderful attendees. I'm your host, Dalvinder Kaur from Lovely Professional University. Get ready to dive into today's topic, that is maths and code, shaping tomorrow's technology. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the experts of the day. Dr. Geeta Arora, Professor, Department of Mathematics, School of Chemical Engineering and Physical Sciences, Lovely Professional University. With over 12 years of experience, she earned her PhD from IIT Roorkee in 2011 and has published around 58 research papers in international and national journals. So now I would like to introduce the alumni also in this webinar, Dr. Pratiksha, Assistant Professor, Symbiosis Institute of Technology, Symbiosis International, deemed University, Pune, earned her PhD from the Mathematics Department, bringing 12 years of experience in her role. Her research interest focus on applied mathematics. So now I would like to introduce Dr. Shubham Mishra, Achiever 2024, Assistant Professor, School of Chemical Engineering Sciences, Lovely Professional University. He has authored 5 research papers in prestigious SCI and Scopus Index journals, contributed to conferences, proceeding and book chapters, and secured 1 patent. So now I would like to introduce Miss Megha, second year student of BSc Honor Mathematics, Lovely Professional University. She has a keen interest in finance and she aspires to become a professor. So now I would like to introduce admission nominee also in this webinar, Dr. Lavleen Kumar Bhagi, Assistant Professor in the field of Mechanical Engineering. With over 20 years of teaching experience, his vast knowledge and expertise will surely pave the path for attendees, offering valuable information on a wide range of research. Before we proceed further in today's session, I would like to request everyone for any questions. You can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed from my side in the end of this webinar. And now I hand over the thanks to Dr. Geeta Arora, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from her. Over to you, Dr. Geeta.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So I welcome again all of my team. And obviously, it's an honor to me that we are going here and discussing about the mathematics and coding. So they are all welcome to the webinar in which we are going to discuss about mathematics and coding. We will be discussing the career journey, how mathematics and coding has actually shaped your future, right? Because we know that wherever we are because of the mathematics behind us, because we have used in one another way the mathematics, and obviously that's the reason we are here. So hope so it will be a good interaction. Things that we are going to do here will be absolutely shaping our coming future. So may we start? I think yes. Okay. So in order to start with, let me start with Dr. Pratiksha. Pratiksha, can you let me know how mathematics has actually shaped your future? What you have done in mathematics? Can you tell us a little about yourself?
Sure. I have done my graduation, bachelor degree, where mathematics was one of the subjects. Then my master's in mathematics only, then MPhil and PhD. So mathematics had been with me, like it is now in my blood also. I think, as a student of mathematics, I think it has somehow given us a different way to approach to problem solving mainly. And the thought process is very different being a mathematics student, and it is much better, I think.
Obviously, because mathematicians are obviously different from what other researchers are or what the people are thinking about, right? In everything, even if I have observed in your DP also, you are using ITRA and all, because it is obviously in your blood that you are showcasing it, right? Okay, over to you, Shubham. Can you let me know how mathematics has turned you where you are today, and what do you think about maths and how it is related to coding? Have you used coding also?
Ma'am, very good afternoon to everyone. If you talk about maths and coding, maths is something like the base foundation for the coding. Like wherever we talk about any language like C or C++, right? If we talk about any of the softwares like MATLAB, Mathematica, what we are actually using in mathematics. So it's all about the foundation where we have to go for it. But maths plays a vital role in it. So that if we are going with that, like if I talk about myself only, I've done my bachelor's in mathematics honors, and after that, I've done my Masters in Mathematics honors. After that, I learned C and C++ also. But when I appeared for my PhD program, so I have seen there are lots of problems, lots of equations we are facing that we are not able to go for calculation part if you go with the numerical part, if it's the theoretical part. But in that we are using the softwares like MATLAB and Mathematica. So they are making work and efficiency is going to be as less compared to the theoretical one. So here I'll see that this mathematics is playing a vital role in over the programmings and the coding as well to make our work easy and cost efficiency.
Okay, so you have used mathematics as well as coding to make the things simple, right?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
And it has made you where you are today. May I say like this?
Yes, ma'am. We can say even though even I'm teaching in mathematics also, like especially about the coding part, like BTech CSC.
So right now you are teaching BTech CSE.
Yes, ma'am. Right now I'm teaching in BTech CSC.
We
Again, the
need
coders.
mathematics also.
Sorry, ma'am.
What you feel? There also we need mathematics behind the codes that you are teaching them or what you're teaching them.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, we need actually. If we see, we are just like if we talk about the students over there or also as well, we see we are having the knowledge of mathematics clearly in a very vast way. But if we go with the theoretical parts, we know that things. But if we go with the coding parts, we need that so that we can go for more apps, more calculation applications, so that we can make the further future as compared to as today's present, so that it will be easy for in our future also.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Shubham. Over to you, Megha. Megha, can you tell me about yourself, what you have learned till now in mathematics? And have you learned any of the coding course that help you find out that how coding can be help learning mathematics? Or what are the advantage of having coding with mathematics?
Well, till now, I have learned many problem-solving skills in real life as well as analytical questions. As Dr. Pratiksha said, that mathematics changes our way of thinking, and with that, I can say that a strong mathematical foundation has been built within us, and which also helps us in creating programming. Till now, we have done only R, and in coming semesters, we have Python and C as well. So building algorithms can are easy because of mathematics, and mathematics and computing and mathematics go hand in hand, and it gives us a great advantage in learning the concepts of programming as well as uh, solving some mathematical problems which we can't solve on notebooks. So we require a code for it. We require a program to be created. So I think yes, mathematics and computing go hand in hand.
Right, Megha. So both of the things are going hand in hand. And here, I think you are doing BSc and you are just going to be in the third year, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And which languages you have learned till now? C, C++, what else?
Till now, we have learned only R. In the coming semester, we have Python and C.
Okay, and what about MATLAB or Scilab, something you have learned?
Yeah, we've also done a course on Scilab. It was for numerical analysis.
Okay, so it means in a BTech course also we have some languages, and here in BSc also we are offering the languages that will help you find to solve a problem. Okay, Pratiksha, over to you. Do you know about the courses that we are running here? I think you might be aware of that. We are having BSc course here, MSc as well, and right now we have just started with a new course that is a BTech course, and there we are offering BTech in computing and mathematics. So what your observation is, what extra we can do there in BTech, and how our BSc students are also equivalent to that particular course? Do you have some suggestions, some insights on this?
Yeah, sure. So as an alumni of LPU and as a faculty also, I have seen that LPU does a lot. Like a BSc student is learning these many languages in first 2 years itself is a great thing. Then now you're introducing the BTech course. It will be a 4-year course. So I think what I've felt coming across to industry, that there is a requirement of a set of students which are they have to be good at mathematics, plus they have to be good at computing, so that they can create something new on their own also. Not just they are not just supposed to apply the formula and get the output, but they should be able to produce a formula on their own depending upon the situations. So this BTech course will give us that kind of students. So BSc is good. It is, you can say, it's a very fundamental course. People will, even I did BSc and then MSc and then PhD because I chose one
The base.
pathway.
Maybe say like it is a base of mathematics that we are
Yes.
learning in a bachelor's course.
Yes,
right?
yes. So we are learning things. We are seeing how some things are coming up from the scratch. We are deriving equations, things, concepts. We are deriving them and then solving problems and learning like from the scratch. In BTech, I think in 4 years, the students will have all that. They will learn to, they will bring up the problem from the scratch. And then in addition to that, they will be using coding to simplify the problem further, or maybe the problem can be even more complex, which can be solved by coding. So I think that part should be considered in BTech.
In
How-
my opinion, what I observe, just add me on if I'm lacking something. That as for me, if I'm doing BSc, so I'm learning the basics, what a mathematician needs to be having. And then after BSc, I can go for pursuing MSc, and that leads to PhD. And obviously, as Megha is saying, she's looking for being a professor. So
Yeah.
reaching that, you can say the aim. We have to go to BSc, then MSc, and then after we can go for PhD, right?
Yes.
And if I talk about BTech, can you add that how BTech student can have a career prospect?
Yeah, so the BTech mathematics and computing students, they can be taken into industry. I mean, industry needs these students. So industry is like everywhere there is a requirement of data analysts these days. Whether it is finance, whether it is health industry or any IT industry also. So everywhere there's a requirement of somebody who can read the data, interpret it, and then take the decisions for the company. The decisions are quite big. It's not a small thing. So that data interpretations plus you have the I mean finance industries. You need bankers, investment firms are there. So there are people who are needed specifically for the roles which a mathematics, BTech mathematics and computing student can definitely do well with.
And what with your discussion coming to my insight is that if I'm doing BSc, obviously I can prepare for some competitive exam, learn some more coding, and I will be equivalent to the person doing BTech. Means in the 4 year, I'm clubbing all the things together. Where
Yes.
in doing BSc, I need something extra to be done according to my goal, and then accordingly I can do.
Actually, after BSc, there are other pathways also. So if you want to go to UPSC preparation, or maybe you want to join Indian Army, so you can, after BSc you can go there.
Correct.
But if you want to go into industry, so it will be great if you take a BTech and then you BTech in mathematics and computing. Even after BTech, you can go wherever you want. But yes, after this, there is a major prospect in major career in the industry.
Right, correctly said. Okay, over to you, Shubham. Dr. Shubham, can you let me know that how we can see that what is the need of today? Do we need only mathematics? What's your, you can say, opinion regarding that? That how much coding is coming into the mathematics, or really do a researcher in mathematics need the coding language to be learned? What you feel like?
Ma'am, if we talk about only mathematics, yes, we can go with the things, theories, and knowledge and understanding how the things are happening, how the past is going to tell us, yes, the theorems and all, lemmas and all. But if we going to apply on the daily life, or if we see the application part, there is no doubt there is application part in CSE and coding also. Like if we go for software development or computer architecture or algorithms or programming languages, there are some plays always a base model for the mathematics. Like if we talk about cryptography, which is some part of your number theory, it is nothing but we are going with the secret messages from one end to second end. We are playing an algorithm, we are designing in that so that the receiver and the sender only is going to understand what's actually the message as respect to the others one. So no doubt there will be a mathematics only. If we talk about the software development, yes, we know the things, we need the things. Yes, we can go for like web development, software development. We know the things, but we are not able to make it. until unless we don't know the codings, right? If we talk about computer security, computer networks, yes, we know the things. Yes, graph theory is going to play a role, but we are not able to apply directly until unless we don't know the coding. So no doubt, if we are in the mathematics, we know the things, and plus if we know the codings also, if we know with the Python language, web developments, and all the things, we are going to be a product which is going to be a coding also and a mathematics also. And we when we do both, that's going to be combined. It will be a fruitful for itself also, and for the industry and the future for the society also.
Means you can say it's a demand of today that whatever you
Yes.
are doing, if you have the skill set, so depending upon what your aim is, you must have update your skills, you have the caliber to solve the problem. Either you can do it only mathematics, and if required, you must have a caliber that you can do something with the coding, right?
Yes, ma'am. We can say it's going to be a combo pack. Yes, you're
Right.
getting a mathematician also and a web developer or a software developer also.
And, Megha, can you tell me that any of the situation where you feel like that you have to go for the coding, or what you feel like, because you're saying you want to be a professor. So obviously you are from mathematics, so I can assume that you are going to be a professor in some field of mathematics. So what's your plan? Can you share something about your plan or aim?
Mm, In mathematics, yeah, we do require coding to solve problems. Uh, for what we don't have an exact solution, and also for some problems that we can't just solve on notebooks because they require a number of calculations. So we need to learn programming for that. And for my aspect, I have to do research as well. To become a professor, I need to have research papers. So for that, I will definitely need programming, because for data analysis, for doing data analysis in the paper. So this is my plan to get a grasp on programming as well, and so that it can help me in making good research papers.
Obviously true. Means in the today's world, if I want to be at the top from the researcher's point of view, so I must have the skills. I must have the skill to find out the logic behind the problem mathematically, and then I must possess the skill that I can write down the code and solve some problem. Is it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, over to you, Pratiksha. Can you let me know that where you have used the coding, or can you tell us the languages known to you that where we can implement actually? If I share about me, so I did my PhD. I'm just taking your time because it's an opportunity for me also to discuss that I did my PhD in 2007 to 11. And during this time, means I was actually aware of that C++ language. Prior to that, in my MSc, I have learned. And obviously, I can see, I have seen first time the computer in BSc, that how it works and all. And it was very surprised to me that how actually we were working on the problems. Then in MSc, when I got the opportunity, then I have learned very keenly what is C++, and then I extended the work in MATLAB during my PhD. And to my surprise, I was not aware of that. I will be more of a computer teacher as compared to the mathematics. Till now, if I see my perspective, so I have used more computers rather than manual work. We are using pen and paper less and computers more. Right. So in a similar way, I want to ask from you that how you have used or what was your experience regarding the requirement. Means obviously we know mathematics, but something needs to be done or it's really needed.
So yeah, I did my BSc from a very small town, and there was, I mean, I had no idea about programming in my bachelor degree. In masters, I came to know a little bit about C, but it was not deep knowledge, just overview kind of thing. Mostly, I learned about programming during my PhD only. I took a course from YouTube on MATLAB, and then learning from you and other colleagues. Somehow I was able to manage, but I can definitely say that it was the most difficult thing for me. So I think now, since students are learning this programming basics in the bachelor degree itself, is a big boon to everybody, even if they are going BSc, MSc, and further, PhD. or if they take BTech and after that they go directly to the job, or after that they do MTech, etc. So if you're learning it at the very basic level, you are really having a good skill set, because without programming, nothing is working these days. For everything, whatever you're doing, you need, because the data or whatever you're working, you're not working with two equations. If you are seeing any real life problem, there will be hundreds of equations, many parameters, many variables. They all are related with many constraints and equations. So you have to deal with these kind of situations which are not possible on pen and paper. Computers will have to be involved. So to involve them, you need to know languages, you need to know programming. So moreover, the languages are also evolving. So these days, Python is MATLAB is there definitely for us maths. MATLAB, I think it is there fundamental software. But then these days, Python is quite popular. And in coming time, maybe in 1 year, there will be some other language that will come, and that will become that will have much more range, much more reach. Introducing students to these languages in their bachelor degree, BSc or BTech, will actually make their mind more in that mode that they can learn any language whenever they need to, whenever it comes up, and they can learn, and they can, maybe they can discover their own language also later, in the later part of their lives.
Right. And just with the discussion with this all, there again comes to my mind that some experience that I can share, that I have a son of just he's in 4th class. Now, let me tell you that what we were doing means, obviously he's not looking for the BSc or BTech right now. But when I told him not to draw something, like the kids are actually using the paint, right? We can draw anything with the shapes and ellipse and all. So then we recognize the same thing can be done in Java. Means he is very small, but still we have started with a course, you can say, just telling him what the basic ellipse is. And then after, means when we started, he said, okay, Mama, I will do. But when we actually started, then we come to know that maths is there also. There he needs the coordinate geometry. So then he dropped doing the programming and he said, Mama, first tell me what this coordinate geometry is, how we can draw a triangle. It means you can't do even a coding without mathematics. And he was surprised to say that, ma'am, means just to draw a face, if I have to draw an ellipse, what is the requirement of math? Means he is not aware of the coordinate geometry. But then after he purchased a graph book, we are just looking for that how a coordinate can be mapped, what are the dimensions of a triangle, and so. It means just, you can say maths is everywhere. It's a part of the code, whether you are doing for one or other purpose. Obviously, mathematics is everywhere, right? This is what I can say. Dr. Shubham, may I request you to share any experience of yours with your BA, you can say the BTech CSE student you are teaching right now? So what you feel like, what is the expectation of the students over there? They are ready to grasp the mathematics, or they are more keen to have the programming language? What do you feel like?
Like, ma'am, if we talk about, we have the two things right now. Like, one of the thing is mathematician, one is like a coder in a simple layman language. Like, BTech students are going for codings, like we have like hackathon and the competition and all. What I see, they are students like, sir, we want to learn the mathematics, but the things are, we want to go in the deep also to understand the concepts. But right now we are patch up with the so much courses, we are not able to go for it. Like, they are just like, if we are giving something to their task as well, they are going with a particular task only, but they don't have the time to develop a new one. But if I say the mathematician have lots of problems in itself as well. He can solve, but he is not able to apply. Means he is going to be dependent on coder. Coder is going to dependent on mathematician somehow. And once it's going to be a combo pack, it will be a itself. Like, if I talk about my students only, they want to go for, like, I have 2 3 students, they want to go with the projects and all, in which they want, sir, mathematics, and this we can go for apply up for programming, and we'll make a software so that we can help the society. It is also one of my patent. I'll soon declare very soon when it is going to be published. So, but they want to learn mathematics apart from 9 to 5. And once this course is going to be launched, like in which we are planning with the mathematics and software, no doubt it is going to help the society. Like Pratiksha ma'am is saying, when we are solving the problems, we use MATLAB. Like when I talk about myself, when I was doing my doctorate, I have solving one of the equation. But like in that time, we have lots of parameters, and every parameters when we are going to change, it will going to change the result also. So when I have used the optimization technique, in which we are finding the global minimum errors and all, we need to find the best parameter also. But when we have to go with the iterations, like 100 times, 1000 times, 500 times, but manually it's not going to be possible. Yes, it can be possible, but it will take lots of time. But when I apply to the MATLAB using the MATLAB software, it will be done within the 30 or 40 minutes. Means we are decreasing the time from 1 week to 2 weeks in 30 or 20 minutes. No doubt it's going to be helpful to everyone. And according to me, it must be like 60-40 or 50% ratio. Yes, 50% mathematics or 50% computer, so that it will be a better for others to learn and apply. Like if you talk about other university, MIT Manipal and IIT Madras.
I think Dr. Shubham,
I have got search there, like IIT Jammu and IIT Indore also are planning for that. So if they can well-renowned institute, they can plan. Why not LBU? We must go for it. That's my
obviously,
personal
we are planning for
opinion.
the coming semester that we will be having the BSc as well for those students having the basic requirement as a maths, those who want to have the glimpse of the science, how mathematics is doing behind all. And for those who want to have the BTech, so obviously we will be teaching them the mathematics as well as computing, right? So Megha, over to you. I want to ask your opinion
Right,
that
right, right.
you feel like that is it fine that we will be having both of the things together, because here in LP what you feel like you have to share, because other universities are also there who have only BSc, but here we are offering the, you can say, the software as well in BSc stream, right? So what you feel like that is it fine for your career prospect and how you look for the future accordingly?
Well, both BSc and BTech are important. In BSc, like we can get a strong foundation on mathematics, but in this program of BTech, computing and mathematics, we are getting a strong foundation on both mathematics and computing. In as in my experience in BSc, as we are also doing some programming languages along with maths, so it is helpful for us even in we can also it is helpful for us even in some IT industries. We can get an easy job in there as well, because we are also learning how to analyze data. And similarly in BTech and computing and mathematics, they are also doing the same, but with more advancement in programming. So it is on the perspective of a student, like if he wants to get a strong foundation on mathematics or in programming. For me, both are good.
Right, so we are having the opportunity either we can go for BSc after you can say the 12th standard, or we can opt for the BTech mathematics and computing. Both will make you eligible for you can say solving the different problems that are coming in the pathway of the problems either in science or technology, right?
Yes.
So thank you so much. I think it was a great discussion with all of you sharing the experiences, what you feel like, what your opinions are. So actually, we can't separate the two things, right? We can't say that mathematics is different from coding, and every coder must have a good mathematics behind so that he can or she can code well, right? This is what I feel like. So thank you so much. Over to you, Ms. Dilvinder. Ma'am, hi there.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, Dr. Geeta Arora. Now I would request to the admission nominee, Dr. Lavleen Kumar Bhagi, to be on the screen. Over to you, Dr. Lavleen.
A very good afternoon, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you're audible. You can continue.
Yeah, right, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So I'm going to discuss first regarding the approvals and accreditations we have. And for this, I'm going to share the PPT. we have NAC accreditation, and in the NAC accreditation, we have LPU received the highest NAC grade A++ with a score of 3.68 on a 4-point scale. And if I talk about this, the score, and this is the highest score in first cycle of accreditation among all the government and private universities. And for the NAC assessment relies on basically following 7 criteria, and these are curricular aspect, teaching, learning, and this we can say just a second. And evaluation, research, innovation, and extension, infrastructure and learning resources, student support and progression, governance, leadership, and management, and last one is institutional values and best practices. Furthermore, we have an NBA accreditation also, like MBA in our university is, you can say NBA accredited. Along with the NBA, we have BTech programs NBA accredited. Then one another accreditation we have ACBSP, that is Accreditation Council for Business School and Programs. It is accredited from USA. And another, if I go to add over here, the approvals we have, like we have UGC approval, and as you know, we have distance learning programs also, and the distance learning programs also been UGC approved programs. Further, we have NCTE approval. NCTE approval is basically go for the education programs like B.Ed program, B.Ed M.Ed, or integrated B.Ed programs. So for that, we have NCTE approval. And another approvals we have like PCI, that is Pharmacy Council of India, for B Pharmacy program or PG Pharmacy programs. Like we have Council of Architecture, Bar Council of India for law programs, integrated law, or like LLB programs. All India Council for Technical Education programs, that is OTL and online programs. Institute of Town Planners, and the Indian Institution of Physiotherapists, and Punjab State Council for Agricultural Education. This is for BSc Honor Agriculture, and that is physiotherapy is Bachelor of Physiotherapy program. And memberships we have Association of Indian Universities, International Association of Universities, Institute of International Education. So these are the memberships we have. And if I talk about the placement and the achievements of our students, Yasid, I'm the BTech CSC class 2018, got a package of 3 crore rupees and placed in working in Germany. And furthermore, if I talk about our other placement students we have, so more than 770 students got selected as the package of 10 to 62.72 lakh rupees per annum, and working in a Palo Alto company, Google, Amazon, Moto, RQ. So very well-renowned companies, our students working over there. And if I talk about specifically physical sciences program, then Ansh Sharma, student of LPU BTech Chemical Engineering batch 2020, successfully generated you can say more than 100 crore revenue from his startup Dex Logistic in just 3 years. And another student, Mohammed Kismat Rain, qualify IIT JAM exam with the top rank, all India rank 10 from this. And as you know, IIT JAM paper is basically for admission to over 3,000 seats across 89 PG programs at 21 IITs. Then Devanarayan Rajiv Kumar from the School of Chemical Engineering and Physical Sciences offered 25 lakh rupees plus scholarship to pursue master's studies in Finland. And then we have Manvi Gupta, student of chemistry, has successfully qualified state PCS, JKPSC, CCE combined competitive exam with the rank 76 and deputed as a deputy superintendent of police. Chishmo Dhaka alumni, MSc Physics degree from LPU, and he is a founder and CEO at Dhaka Space Technologies, which is a Malvanian space-based technology startup company, newly founded and registered in August 2022. And he is also founder and the equipment managing director at Airways Technologies. Then we have Sisodia, Alumni of physics was selected for 2 years with scholarship 22,416 euros for the excellence track program in physics at Johannesburg Gutenberg University, Germany. Then Deva Narayan was selected for the master's program in theoretical physics in University of Turku with Finland in Finland with scholarship 100% fee waiver, a 5,000 euro grant. And Amal Chandar, BTech Chemical Engineer, achieved an incredible score in the GATE All India rank 266. And few of the achievements by our students, we can say Mr. Akash got selected to the position of scholarship holder for a project Quantum Systems of Informatics Group in Polish Academy, Poland. Another student, Mr. Shubham Agarwal, got selected with full scholarship for doing PhD in Kazakh Republic. Our student, Miss Akshay, got selected in University of Siegen, North Germany, for master's program after BSc Honors Physics. Ayush are a student of BSc Honors Physics, selected for 10 weeks. You can say Astrophysics and Space Science Summer Research Fellowship in Sweden, and where he's going to present our project work. And if I talk about in terms of sports, then in the Olympic Games, our 12 students out of 13 won the Olympic medals, 1 gold medal, 1 silver, 2 bronze medals our students got. Another, you can say, achievement for our students is Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad Sports Trophy 2023. Our team stood first runner-up, and it has been first ever private university to clinch the title since its inception in 1956. And if I talk about how you are going to check the details of the various programs from our website, then I'll show you how anyone can check the details. Just give me a second, I'll show the website. Okay, I hope screen is visible.
Yes, sir, it's visible. You can
Right,
continue.
right. Thank you. So very first we have to go to the lpg.in. When you go to the lpg.in, website will open, and over there there's about admissions, academics, campus life, placements, research. First, if you go to the admissions tab, then over here, then some overviews regarding the scholarship, study grant, residential facility, transportation facility, migration process, education fair, webinars, reporting and induction, all these things you can get over here. And if I want to know the details for particular program, suppose I want to know the BSc Honor Chemistry program details, then I go to the program, regular programs, go to the admissions, then regular programs, and then I have to use the filter for the previous qualification. Then I go to this regular, and then qualification I choose 12th, and then discipline I go to this. I choose the discipline chemistry. Over here you can see we have two different programs under this UG chemistry. One is BSc chemistry, another one is BSc Honor Chemistry. BSc chemistry is of duration 3 years, and BSc Honor Chemistry is of duration 4 years. And if I suppose go to the BSc Honor Chemistry, then the program details you can see over here. The duration, it is 4 years, and for the eligibility criteria is being mentioned over here. Like the eligibility criteria to get admission BSc Honor Chemistry is that the candidate should have passed the 12th class with 60% aggregate marks and should have studied the subject like English and chemistry. These are two compulsory subjects. And further, the candidate should have qualified LPLS or CUET. So this is our eligibility criteria for this. If I talk about the BSc Honor Chemistry program, and further, if you want to know what subject you are going to study in the first semester or in the first year, then over here you can scroll down, and in the curriculum details, candidate can see, or you can see what is the various subject you are going to study in the first semester. Like in the first semester, communication skills, electricity, magnetism, environmental studies, inorganic chemistry. Like these are the subjects you are going to study in the first semester. And for the second semester, the details of the subjects are being mentioned over here. Similar way, second year subjects, like third year subjects, like fourth year subjects, you can check over here. Furthermore, if you want to have interest in particular subject, like if you want to study the electrochemistry, then you have to choose the particular subject that's under that department elective, or green chemistry, or polymer chemistry, or spectroscopy. These are the subjects you are going to study in the under this BSc Honor Chemistry department electives. Furthermore, we have pathway electives also. So depending upon your career pathway, suppose you choose the corporate job pathway, then under this you can see analytical skills, soft skills subject you are going to study. If you choose the government jobs, accordingly you are going to study the following subjects. Under the higher studies, analytical chemistry, material chemistry. So depending upon your pathway you are going to choose, you are going to study this subject accordingly. Then furthermore, if you want to know what will be the applicable program fees in the BSc Honor Chemistry, or what scholarship you are going to get, and how the scholarship you are going to get. So basically we give the scholarship to the deserving candidates, and the applicable program fees further depend upon the student caliber. Like if you have got 95% or more in 12th class, then you get the 35% scholarship benefit. That means the applicable program fees will be 32,500 rupees per semester. Or other way, because LP-NEST is mandatory in this program, BSc Honor Chemistry. So this test is going to fulfill the two purposes. One is eligibility, other one is the scholarship. Suppose you give the LP-NEST and you got the category 1 scholarship benefit. Category 1 means what? Over here you can see the marks. Tentative marks you can check over here. Category 1 scholarship means out of 90, if candidate got 65 marks or more than 65 marks, then he may get the this category 1 scholarship benefit. So either candidate got the LP-NEST category 1 scholarship or got 95%, then scholarship will be 35%. Similar way, for the next percentage bracket, the applicable scholarship will be 30%. And with the 30% scholarship benefit, the applicable program fees will be 35,000 rupees per semester. And for the third category, the applicable scholarship benefit will be 25% of the program fees, and then applicable program fees will be 37,500 rupees per semester. Without scholarship fees, if I talk about, then it will be a 50,000 rupees per semester. And I'm going to add one thing over here is that whatever scholarship you are going to get in the very first semester, then it will continue in your rest of the duration of the program. Like it is a 4-year duration, then for the 4-year program, then the program fees will remain same. Just a minute. Okay. I hope my camera will work now. Okay. So furthermore, if I go to add over here, what is the process for this you can say for the admission? Give me a second. Yeah. Furthermore, if I go to add over here, what are the various scholarship benefits over there? It is being very first is on the basis of 12th class. Second is LP-NEST based. Third one is we can also consider CUET exam. If candidate has gave CUET, is going to give the CUET, and based upon the subject he is going to choose in the CUET, we give the scholarship benefit. That means for this BSc Honor Chemistry, the mandatory subject is there, and if in the mandatory subject candidate got 90 percentile or more in the CUET, then 35% scholarship benefit he may get, or 30% or 25%, depending upon the CUET percentile he is going to get. Then another scholarships other scholarship we consider is that innovation, startup, and entrepreneurship scholarship. And if candidate is good in the sports or cultural or R&D or co-curricular activities or social service or have bravery award, then we give the scholarship benefit. And we also give this financial aid. Financial aid, we give the dependent of the defense personnel, or we can say if the defense personnel is interested to pursue the BSc Honor Chemistry from our university, then we also consider the same. And further, if I want to add over here, that steps how you are going to apply for the BSc Honor Chemistry in LPU, then very first is you have to click over here, apply now. Then the web page will open, that is the admission.lpu.in. In this web page, you have to put your name, email ID, mobile number, and then you have to verify the mobile number. The OTP will you'll get on your mobile phone. Then same OTP you have to put over here, and then you have to put the gender, city, state, qualification, previous qualification. If this is 12th or graduation, accordingly you have to put over here, like 10th, 12th, diploma, ITI, graduation, post graduation. So you have to put over, like if I select 12th over here, then discipline interested in, like I put chemistry over here, and then for the rest of the detail I click over register now. After you register now, then your admit portal will be activated, and accordingly you have to apply for LPNS or take admission. So it's up to you whether you want to first book your seat or you want to further go for the test. And our test LPNS is having two modes. One is of, you can say, one is a test center based mode, and another one is the remotely proctor based mode we have. So depending upon if you have an infrastructure, you have a laptop, you have a Wi-Fi, you have a smartphone, then you may choose the remotely proctor test from home. Otherwise, you can give the test from center. So it is up to you. So this way you can get all the details over here. So, and furthermore, these are the important dates. And for this schedule, for the June month schedule, last date of admission, it is of 25th of June. And so after 25th of June, our scholarship brackets, the scholarship brackets I have shown over here, it is, just give me a second. Yeah, that is 35%, 30%, 25%. So this scholarship brackets may reduce, or our seats may fill, or scholarships, you can say we are not going to give scholarships in this particular program after this 25th of June. So I advise you to first book your seat so that the applicable scholarship will remain same throughout your academic career. So the on or before 25th of June, if you going to book your seat by paying 15,000 rupees, then this will be applicable to you. Further, for if you want to give the test after the seat booking, then you choose the slot, and after you select the slot, then accordingly you give the test. It may be a center based or it may be a remotely proctor. Then you get the result, and based upon the performance in the LPNS, you get the scholarship, as I have already discussed over here. Furthermore, if you want to know more about this physical sciences school, then in the same page you have this link, chemical engineering and physical sciences. You just click over here, then this dedicated page to the chemical engineering and physical sciences school will open. And in this page, you get many information about the school, like placement, achievements, senior faculty members, what the experience of the faculty, all the details you can get to know in this page. Like over here, the rankings, our diverse community, what are the national, how many students we have, national 4,000 students we have, 25 states, how many international students we have, that is 200 plus, foreign countries students we have 20 plus foreign countries. And these are the various programs under this school, and these are the industry tie-ups for the school. And this is about the research statistics. More than 1,600 publication counts we have, more than 60 patent filed already, 50 plus seminars and workshops already been held, 50 plus collaborative researches. So this is all about the research. You can say further about the placements. You get to know the idea for this. And if I talk about the overall scenario of the placement in this school, that is the highest salary package our student got is 17.56 lakh rupees per annum, and average salary package our student got is 8.91 lakh rupees per annum. That is average package of top 10%. And if I talk about the highest internship stipend offer per month, that is 1 lakh rupees per annum. sorry, 1 lakh rupees per month. And total recruiters, 50 plus onboard recruiters we have. And further, if you want to know about the events and achievements in the school, you can have the details. You can check the details over here. And these are the alumni, which I have already been discussed with you. And you can see the infrastructure we have. We have the very state-of-the-art labs. If I talk about the research-orient field, the X-ray diffraction we have, diffractometer we have, Fourier transform infrared spectrometer, material synthesis laboratory we have. So, and these are the faculty, the names of the faculty members you can check over here, and click view more, and you get to see all the faculty members from this chemical and physical sciences program. So this is all about the chemical and physical sciences program. If you have any query, feel free to ask. I'm glad to give you the answer. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lavleen Kumar Bhagi, and thanks to everyone. As we come to the end of this webinar, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our experts for sharing their valuable insights and expertise with us. Your presence, enthusiasm, and active participation have made this experience truly special. Hopefully, the attendees found this webinar to be valuable and will be able to utilize the information for better decision making regarding your admission. If anyone wants to access this webinar again, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in, or can be accessed on YouTube also. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I would be signing off this webinar. Take care and goodbye. Have a beautiful day.